Oh. Hi. Back on. Today, lesson 43, just had an amazing interview with Paleo Boss Lady, and can't wait to share the video because it's super powerful. Oh, Amy. My sister's watching, you guys. Follow my sister Amy Londyn if you want to hear her sing someday, because maybe if we get enough people following her, she'll start singing. She has an amazing voice, and that's all I have to say about that. So today's lesson, we've made it to lesson 43 of Calling in the One, 7 weeks to attract the love of our life. So if we made it to day 43, we only have 6 more days to go. Kind of crazy, kind of crazy. So thank you for everyone joining today. And lesson 43 is all about the enchanted life, our dreams. And by the way, there's a fine line, because I am all about bridging the gap between dreams and reality. And that's what I stand for, and supporting other people. And with this book, or this chapter, it's all about the enchanted life. So, what we start this off with, I'm going to jump right into it in case you guys are just jumping on. Thanks for joining. Calling in the One, calling in the One. So, she starts off by saying, we watch others joyfully in love with our noses pressed up against the glass, peering in at what appears to be a rich, colorful experience of life, an experience that we are deprived of. So, this is all about finding the love of our life. It can be used towards business and any dream that you are after, but in this context, it is about the love. And yeah, I mean, don't you guys know people that you feel have the most amazing life, job, children, relationship, something like that? And, oh, I need to start blocking people, but you're so far away. Okay, so we look in, it's like we're watching a movie of somebody else and it looks amazing, and we want that experience. And by wanting that experience in our mind, it's creating the fact that we're deprived of it. So we're focusing subconsciously on the lack of, and that's the dangerous part. That's the dangerous part. So that's, yeah. So falling in love is an enchanted experience, a sudden eruption of color in a black and white world. She talks about the alchemy of love transforms the ordinary into the mystical and the mundane into the charmed. So in focusing on all this enchantment of love, we're really holding ourselves back. Love does not promise to heal all wounds and make straight all crooked paths. Rather, love will often escort you straight into the most wounded parts of your life. The wounded parts, the pain, leading you around and around in some strange, I don't even know this word, so I'm not going to say it, in some strange route, right into the heart of disaster. So, think about it. Love presents a mirror to you, and based on everything that we've been learning, it's about showing our mirror. And a lot of times, if there is a lack or a void, we bring somebody in to fulfill the void, which means that they're acknowledging it. It doesn't mean that they're filling it. They're acknowledging that there is a void, that there is a lack, and that's a big place where relationships go south eventually once you figure this out, because it's all in the subconscious. We aren't aware. So we need to know that the mystical heights to which we aspire are not necessarily dependent upon any one person or any one kind of relationship. Love must be regarded as the less phenomenon of a particular connection, and more as a state of heart, body, mind, and soul that we are seeking to gain. So, it is in this intensely alive state of being, this thriving and optimistic perspective on life that we enviously long for as we superstitiously observe new lovers at play. And then we want to be just like them. Well, we love synchronicity. I absolutely love synchronicity of like just last night. So, oh guys, I was jumping on last night to do this, and then I realized I had a date in 10 minutes. I thought I had like 40. But anyway, so I got on this awesome date last night, and I turned my head over, and somebody that I know from Portland was there. How awesome. That's total synchronicity. I'm like, he was meant to be there. We were meant to reconnect. I had no idea he had moved to LA. Like, how cool? How cool is that? So, anyways, synchronicity. She says that a lack of synchronicity is present when we insist upon finding enchantment outside of ourselves and occurring as a sort of frustrating fragmentation in our life. So, when life occurs without this sense of magic, all events are somewhat flat and unfulfilling. Hi, Turkey. Yet, when synchronicity and magic are present, all events seem somehow interwoven and related in all encounters, and they're accompanied with a sense of purpose and meaning. Like last night, running into that guy. We're totally going to connect and see what he's doing in LA. And I'm sure that I'll be able to support him, and maybe vice versa. It's all about honoring the gifts that we have. So, yeah. So here's something I kind of like. Okay. So many how we met stories, especially when we're watching the movies, are so awesome and creative. And why doesn't that happen to me? I want some sort of synchronicity of walking through the train station and being lost, and then this guy helps me, and then boom, we're madly in love, right? Something like that. But is it that some of us are born lucky, or is it that the lucky ones are those of us who have aligned ourselves with the mystery of life? That's some funky hair there. Funky hair. Okay. So, is it that we're born lucky, or is it that we create the luck everywhere because we're in that state of mind? Insisting that in our lives, all things work for the good. You guys know Ariana Huffington, the Huffington Post. You know what one of her phrases is? I love it. I love it. I love it. Life is rigged in your favor. Life is rigged in my favor. Hello. I live a miraculous life. My life is awesome. So being in that state is so powerful versus that person's lucky. Because we're all lucky, and it's about noticing that the luck that we have all around us, and being in that state of beautiful gratitude and abundance. So when we're noticing the lack, so when we're staring through the window, our nose pressed up against the glass, looking at this beautiful couple, the intensity of our emptiness, the lack of having that relationship, and desperate longing for a romantic union is directly related to our sense of separation from ourselves and from one another. So we're all yearning to feel a deep sense of connection and belonging with others, and we believe that a romantic commitment is our fastest route home. But when we fall in love, we see in our beloved's face the face of God. But isn't God an abundant everything all around us? There's love and amazing things all around us, and it's about getting present with that. So throwing this out there. So if you have a friend that just met, that had some amazing synchronicity, like she met her man in the train station or something like that, do you think to yourself, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Of course she found her man, da-da-da-da-da. Of course she met the love of her life at a train station on her way to see her parents or something like that. Do you have that mindset, or do you have the mindset of, wow, this is my close friend, and if she's creating or sourcing the synchronicity in her life, then I can too. Two different things. It could be like the lottery. Do you take on jealousy when your friend wins the lottery? Or are you so excited for them knowing that if they won the lottery, and maybe it's like a work promotion, like maybe that's the lottery. Are you looking at them with jealousy? Are you looking at them with, oh my gosh, they're in my space, if things are going amazing for them, they're going to go amazing for me? Because those are the two differences. They're going to be super supportive in moving forward throughout life and being absolutely grateful for everything that's already here. So, yes, please don't think that I'm saying, this is Catherine speaking now, back to Catherine. Please don't think that I am saying that a desire for romantic union is pathological. It's not at all, by any stretch of the imagination. But the extent to which we are waiting to begin our lives, or the boredom and the restlessness we feel in the absence of such a partnership, is what's telling. That's where the issue is. We have to ask ourselves, if we are so numbered and asleep to the fullness of life, then what really are we offering another human being? So, yeah, I mean, do you have friends that are working and saving all their money and they're just stockpiling it, and they're stockpiling their money and they're like, yeah, when I retire, I'm going to go travel. When I make it to this amount, I'm going to go do this. When I make it to this amount, I'm going to buy a house. Like, are you or your friends always waiting? I'm not going to get to the gym and go attend a class until I lose 10 pounds because I don't want to make a fool of myself. Like, what frame of mind are you in? Because when we're in that frame of mind, we're only supporting the lack of what's not there now instead of embracing everything that's around us. Thank you for the hearts. So, are we looking to share a love that we have cultivated and grown to the extent that we can no longer contain it within our own lives? Or are we simply looking to jumpstart our dead batteries by finding this love? Come on, people. Got to jumpstart on your own, be fulfilled on your own, love yourself before anyone else can love you. You got to start with us. And how do we plan on sustaining this magic of love in La La Land after the initial excitement has calmed down, if we have no clue on how to create magic for ourselves right now? Oh, that's so good. So good. Do you guys get that? I hope that you understand that. Okay, we got some hearts going, so someone likes what I'm saying. So, if you want to have this magical life, this magical fairy tale, how can you create the fairy tale now? Where is the fairy tale in your life now? Honoring that and being in that frame of mind. Just the beauty. Like, I woke up today. It's a new day. I have air to breathe. Like, being in that state of great gratitude and abundance. Okay. Karen, she talks about one of her clients, Karen. Actually, it's her friend. So, Karen, middle-aged divorced woman who is overweight, mousy brown hair, and has a wide oval face. Just painting the picture. This is one of Catherine's friends. So, she's at least 30 pounds overweight, minimum. She says possibly more. And her clothing, she buys extra large, and it's super loose on her. But you speak to this woman for 5 minutes, and you are just lit up inside. So being lit up inside, it's like your life's transformed. You have the electricity just got shocked into you, and life is awesome. So this is Karen. This is the beauty of the being that Karen is, regardless of her overweight nature and her wide oval face and her mousy hair. So she just fills you up with such joy and light that what Catherine says is that as they're walking through essentially the mall, that Karen can't even keep track of all the dates she's acquiring. You see, it has nothing to do with what she looks like. It's about what she's radiating from the inside out. And she's living in this magical fairy tale within. And being that joyful and loving and light, like she's just spreading it everywhere, and people want to jump in, right? So here she is, not the most attractive person, getting date after date after date that she can't even keep track of. How awesome is that? So often we cannot wait for someone to choose us before we begin this experiment or experience of enchantment and magic in life. But it's this deprivation of sitting in the lack of not having it could kill you. Seriously. cause sickness, illness, depression, everything. We got to find the joy within. What kind of art piece is that? This is my art piece. It's called The Vision. You can buy it at bethanylondyn.com. It's one of my favorites, so it's a little bit on the pricey side, but it's powerful. It shifted a ghost. I know, whole other topic. This art piece shifted a ghost. So, moving on. We are all such perfection junkies. We're perfection junkies. We have these very stringent guidelines about what we think we should have, by when, who it is, and what they look like, all these details. And by being clear about your vision is good. That's good. But being clear, don't allow being clear to stop you from being open. Because you never know, the man or the wife of your dreams may have just walked by, and because they didn't look like exactly what you thought they'd look like, they walked on by. So, magic happens when one is fully present and available to what is so, and not preoccupied with what is not. In order to live a blessed life, one must recognize themselves as a blessing. You guys, oh my God. So I just had the Paleo Boss lady, and I love her, love her, love her. She is so amazing, talking about energy, like she's got this energy down pat. And she calls herself constantly, she's like, I'm a miracle. She's always saying, I'm a miracle, I'm a miracle, I'm a miracle. Can you imagine being in that frame of mind all the time? And she said it took her a while to be able to say that, but she had MS. She was going downhill. She was about to be institutionalized, and now she's driving. She got a car in March. So she considers herself a miracle. But we don't have to have some sort of tragedy happen to call ourselves a miracle. You know? We're born out of a vagina. That's a miracle. I can't even imagine. I mean, I do want kids someday, but that is insane. We're miracles. Everybody's a miracle. So, we got to be present to the magic that's in our lives now, the enchantment that's in our lives now, instead of looking through the window thinking that it's on the other side of the glass. Okay. So, what does this mean? This means that we get to give up complaining about what we don't have and feeling blessed for all that we do. It means that we must consciously make an effort to see the extraordinary in the ordinary and the mystical in the mundane. We must make an effort to begin harnessing the forces of love in our most routine encounters. It is then that the hidden door will open to us, and we too will be experiencing the magic and the synchronicity of life. Because life it's rigged in your favor. Take it from Mariana Huffington. Life is rigged in your favor. Everyone smiles in the same language. Ah, I love that. So true. Quotable, quotable. Everyone smiles in the same language. We will discover that we were never not invited to the party, but the invitation was in our pocket all along. This periscoping thing, I love it. But reading and periscoping and reading your comments, it's a multitasking phenomenon, let me tell you. So, okay. To me, this is a quote from Walt Whitman. To me, every hour of the light and dark is a miracle. Every cubic inch of space is a miracle. Walt Whitman, right? All right, so as always, lesson 43, we have homework. And the homework today is a meditation, a blessings meditation. How awesome, considering we're going into Thanksgiving. And so we sit up straight, arms and legs uncrossed, resting easily, close our eyes, relax our whole entire body. starting at the feet, working your way up. You know, I know there's all the apple, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what it's called. Crisscross applesauce. So there's that form of meditation. I personally like to lay down. That's my thing. I like to lay down, put my feet up. So this meditation is being open, like open body, not having any crossing happening. So starting at your feet, working your way up from your toes to your ankles, to your knees, calves, thighs, you know, belly, head, shoulders, fingers, and breathing the whole entire time, scanning your body for stresses, anxiety, pain, breathing into it, breathing white light, healing energy into that space. And as you feel yourself breathing, do not try and regulate your breath in the right way. Yes, no change needed. Be ourselves. Agreed. So she asks us to allow our mind to wander to the various aspects of our life. So normally in a meditation, it's all about letting it go. Like a thought comes, let it go, breathe it out, let it float away. But in this one, she wants us to allow these random thoughts to come in and to, like, it could be job, friends, family, exes, finances, anything that comes to mind. She says, pause and simply silently say it to yourself. I bless my ex exactly as he is right now. I bless my boss exactly as he is right now. I bless my financial bank accounts exactly as they are right now. So as these thoughts come to you, stresses, anxieties, frustrations, love, your best friends, bless them for who they are and everything they've given you. Because even though you may have not liked it, it provided a lesson. So it is a blessing. Hello, Russia. Hello. So she says to do this meditation for several minutes. So just allowing those thoughts to come in, and as they come in after you do the body scan and relax into it, bless everything that comes in individually. Individually acknowledging is important, not just everything. So individual, because as you individually bless things, you're releasing it from your body, which supports you. And it supports you being in that abundant state, that magical state that we're talking about, getting us into that enchanted life that we have right now. So, bonus, there's always bonus. The bonus is to do at least one thing today that enhances the experience of this magic in your life. One thing. So something ordinary with extraordinary kindness. I love that. So do something ordinary with extraordinary kindness and mindful attentiveness. Allow yourself to become enraptured by a beautiful sunset maybe. Or spend some loving time tending with a small animal or a big animal. Doesn't matter. So that is the bonus today. I love it. I absolutely love it, especially as we go into Thanksgiving tomorrow. The lesson for tomorrow, if I jump on Turkey Day, I don't think I'll do a lesson tomorrow, but maybe, never know, never know. So the lesson, maybe I will, because it looks like it's a good one. It's Let Love Live Your Life. That's the title for tomorrow. Let love live your life. Good stuff. Can't wait. Can't wait. So, gosh, 44. We're almost done. 5 more to go. So hopefully that made a difference for you guys today. I don't know if you have any questions. You can write them in really quickly. And if not, I'm all about spreading abundance around right now. Where can you go to somebody and acknowledge them for the difference they've made in your life? Stuff like that, because it's so powerful. And when we do that, we're basically creating the trickle effect. And maybe they will acknowledge somebody, and then they'll acknowledge somebody, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So thank you guys for jumping on. Please share this with your people if you feel that they'll, you know, enjoy the message and maybe create a shift in their life, because that's what I'm doing. I'm being a ripple. and looking to create more ripples and, yeah, empower people to live their best life and enchanted and live and see the magic that's all around them, because it's amazing. Life's good. So thank you guys so much for being here, and have an amazing and blessed day. Spread the love. Spread the love. Bye.